Hello, today we are going to talk about summary personnel line items in Kuali budgets. This is something that you can do if you don't need to list the individual people or TBN lines on your budget. You just need to capture personnel budgeting information at the object code level. So this cannot be done on system-to-system budgets unless you just want to convert it into a modular budget. But if you're doing something that's for a nonprofit, a foundation, a corporation, and you do want to capture the budget details, maybe that's a requirement for your institution, or you just like to do everything in the budgeting module, but you don't want to put quite as much work into gathering your personnel information, you can do summary line items. I'm going to show you what this looks like in both the proposal development budget as well as the award budget. So we're here in a proposal development budget, and I'm going to click Assign Personnel. And so up here under Person, we have our PI, but we also have this Summary option. So I'm going to click on Summary. And the effort is gone. We're not going to calculate effort because this isn't about one person. So we're going to go to Object Code, and we're going to say we want to add all of our faculty salaries tenured on. We want to add that entire object code. So we might have one person, 5 people, 20 people on the budget in that object code. What matters here is that we're going to put in the total requested salary for all of those individuals. So say we know that overall we're going to have $150,000 worth of salary in this object code through a number of different people. And now I can assign that to period 1. So that's put that in. It has calculated the fringe because fringe is a percentage of the salary requested. You don't need the effort. So fringe will still be calculated on summary items. Now we can go to details and rates, and we can see basically all of the same information that we normally see related to a given object code. We can go and look at the rates. Everything is what we expect. You cannot mix summary and regular appointments. That kind of confuses things. So if we go in here and look at the details, we can update our requested salary. We can update the date ranges if we want. But really, this is a pretty minimal, streamlined way to enter information. So I'm going to save changes. And we now have this information saved in the system. And that's really all there is to it. If we go over to award budget, it's a similar process. This is the award budget interface. And we're going to come down here where we add our line items. And again, there are a couple people on this particular budget, but we have summary as an option. So we're going to choose summary. It's the same option for object codes. We're going to do faculty salaries tenured on again, and we're going to add our line item. And we can see this here, and it's the same dynamic where the effort percentage and charged percentage is gone. We can put in our $150,000, hit calculate. And now we can go in and look at our details. There are a few more options available here for details. So we can indicate here that this represents salary on 4 persons. If we want to, we can come in and we can put some cost sharing information here or indicate if there's unrecovered F&A. And of course, we can collect our budget justification notes or look at our rate classes. This functionality is a little more fleshed out in award because it's used more commonly in award. In proposal budgets, you're much more likely to see actual salaries calculated, but at the award level, when you just need to get your budgets in quickly and you're not actually submitting a proposal with individual names, this might be the only detail you need. And so it can help you get your budgets in much more quickly. All of the other rules related to award budgets still apply in terms of making the amounts balance, but this is how you put in your summary line items. I hope that this has been useful.